I have good news and bad news as I stand here outside City Hall in the City of North Vancouver. The good news? Well, because of growth, City Hall is going to have more money to spend on you. Growth has brought in an additional $400,000 in tax revenues without any tax increases at all. Now for the bad news, well, despite all that new money, City Council is almost certainly going to raise your taxes again this year. Hi, I'm Jeremy Cato and this is the North Shore. Thanks for watching. And if you have not already subscribed, hit that button and please do. Now, to be fair, Mayor and Council here are not planning to raise your taxes by 10%, and not 9% or 8% or 7%, not even 6% like they're thinking about in West Vancouver. But this Mayor and Council will very likely raise your taxes by about 5.25% this year, and that means for the average property, taxes are going up $115 this year. Now, a 5.25% increase in property taxes doesn't seem like all that much until you look at the actual dollar values. This Mayor and Council are proposing an increase in spending of $6.3 million this year. That brings the budget for this year to about $95 million, up from about $89 million last year. And most of that $7 million in increased spending, I'm including the $400,000 in new growth revenue in that number, is going to salaries and benefits. You know, 2 years ago, the City of North Vancouver's budget was around $85 million. So in 2 years, Mayor and Council are proposing to increase spending by $10 million. Now, there is some good news in all the new budget proposal documents, and that's non-tax revenue is expected to jump by about $3 million. Non-tax revenue for things like permitting and such. Oh, and there's this in the budget documents. City staff say, and I quote, "Only the highest priorities are being brought forward to Council to manage tax rate impacts on property owners." I am relieved. You know, I had proposed that a 10% increase in your property taxes this year would be completely ridiculous, offside, totally absurd. But let me tell you this, if this Mayor and Council approve this year's property tax bump, your total property tax increase bill over the last 2 years will have gone up about 10%. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeremy Cato and this is the North Shore. If you have not already subscribed, please do.